Welcome to the first edition of the Kirkwood Update for the 2018-19 academic year. I'm Todd Pruscia from Kirkwood Community College, and it's my pleasure to provide you with some updates regarding your district's connections and partnership opportunities with Kirkwood Community College. Today's topics include an announcement about an upcoming Tech Day for high school students at Kirkwood, a new course for teachers to learn more about college and career readiness. I will update you on modification to Kirkwood's alternative concurrent enrollment book distribution process. And lastly, remind you about our region's RPP launch of the state's CTE program approval process. So our first announcement today is about a Tech Day, High Tech Guys Day. The annual technology event for high school boys will be held on Friday, September 28th from 9 to 1:30 on Kirkwood's main campus in Cedar Rapids. Now, this day is structured to allow young men the opportunity to explore the areas of computer science, software development, network and information security, graphics design, computer hardware and repair, and website development. It is a fast-moving, interactive day. Lunch is provided, and for more information and to register for this event, schools are asked to send an email to business@kirkwood.edu. That's just all lowercase, business@kirkwood.edu. Here's our next announcement. The Iowa College Student Aid Commission, in partnership with the Iowa Department of Education and AEA Online, have created a series of courses around college and career readiness. The program is called Iowa's College and Career Readiness Academy. And this is the professional development opportunity for school counselors, administrators, and teachers. This is an online series, and the first course in this series begins on October 1st. There are several registration options, and including one at no cost for those who simply wish to participate but not receive credit. So for more information about the Academy and to see the whole slate of classes, please visit www.aeapdonline.org, or you can visit the Iowa College Aid Commission at www.iowacollegeaid.gov. You can search for the Iowa College and Career Readiness Academy on those sites. We've been working on a pilot book distribution process. We've changed things up a little bit at Kirkwood. So you may have noticed or heard comments about a difference in the textbook distribution process for high school alternative concurrent enrollment students this fall. Now, as a reminder, alternative concurrent enrollment is the dual enrollment registration model that replaced PSEO last year. Alternative concurrent enrollment students are not attending Kirkwood classes at your high school, and they're usually not taking concurrent classes at our Kirkwood regional centers either. Alternative concurrent students take their Kirkwood classes, for the most part, online, but some of them also come to our Kirkwood main campus in Cedar Rapids or our larger campus in Iowa City. Now, although it's not required by law anymore, Kirkwood still provides the textbooks for students enrolled in alternative concurrent enrollment credit classes. In the past, Kirkwood's bookstore has delivered all the books to your high schools for the students who enrolled during the standard registration period. Now, these books usually arrived by standard mail, UPS, or Grant Wood mail. In order to reduce costs and reduce the middleman, our Kirkwood College Credit and High School team, sorry, my prompter is going slow, high school team, and at our county and regional centers are now taking over the process of the textbook purchases, the textbook distribution, and the end-of-term collections. So this fall was a transitional period for the book distribution. Some of the alternative concurrent books were delivered to your schools from our county and regional center staff, but some were still sent through the U.S. Postal Mail by our Kirkwood bookstore. Essentially, our county and regional teams handled the book distribution for our top 4 highest enrolling alternative concurrent classes. Now, for your information, the top 4 classes are Intro to Psychology, Composition 1, Fundamentals of Oral Communication, and U.S. History 2, 1877. So books for any of the other, just those 4 classes were distributed by our regional center folks and county center folks. Books for all other classes were still handled and delivered by our Kirkwood bookstore. Now there are close to 1,000 alternative concurrent enrollment students this fall, and total of courses that they're taking is around 120. So that's a lot of books and that's a lot of students, and I know it was confusing for people here on our campus, but also in your districts who distribute the books to students. The books came at separate times from our team at the county and regional centers and the bookstore. So after the first shipment was made in person by our county and regional teams, there was confusion that maybe some books were missing. Now we tried to reassure everyone that more books were on their way and they'd be coming through the U.S. mail or UPS from our bookstore. So I know that caused a little bit of frustration. I thank everyone for your patience as we transition. With this large of a project, we're limited with our availability of staff here, and we have to share the workload between the departments here. So we'll continue to incrementally transition the book process from the bookstore to the county and regional teams. We ask for your patience. Please remember, all of this is in an effort to save money so that Kirkwood is able to continue to order books on behalf of your students and continue to loan books to your students. Thank you again. My final message is here today is about the CTE program approval process. So as a reminder, this academic year, 2018-19, launches the first in our 5-year State Department of Education CTE program approval process. In our region, approximately 8 schools will go through the self-review process, and they'll receive on-site visits from the RPP CTE Program Approval Committee. I may call that the PAC, Program Approval Committee. In the next week, each one of your schools, each one of those 8 schools is scheduled to will receive a letter, and the letter will be sent to your district's RPP representative. A copy will be sent to your principal and to all the CTE instructors. The letter will explain the review process and share steps that must be taken prior to the on-site review team's visit and what to expect during the visit process. Here's a little background on the CTE Program Approval Committee, the PAC. It's a 5-member cross-discipline team. It's comprised of retired CTE teachers, administrators, and 1 full-time community college faculty member. In addition to their technical and education expertise, this team has received 3 days of training on the self-review tool created by the DE approval process. They also have been coached on coaching techniques and program best practices. The focus for this team is on coaching, interpretation of the program approval metrics, and success for all programs in all districts. Okay? And then here's the list of the schools that are up for program approval process this year. North Cedar, Williamsburg, Midland, Monticello, Marion, West Branch, Springville, and Clear Creek and Manna. So those are the districts that will be piloting it for us this fall. They'll be the first time through for anyone in our region and for our program approval committee, and they'll be the ones receiving the letter next week. Well, that concludes all of my updates for this week, so please let me know if you have any questions, comments, and/or ideas for partnering with Kirkwood Community College. Have a great day.